Hello children, welcome to this video class. In this class, let's look at the summary of the poem Quality of Mercy. The poem Quality of Mercy is written by William Shakespeare. This poem is an extract taken from the play Merchant of Venice, written by William Shakespeare. So the name of the play, name of the drama is Merchant of Venice. In this play, a main character by name Portia argues that mercy is the greatest virtue of all. Mercy means kindness. Mercy is the greatest virtue. Virtue means uh, noble qualities, sadguna. Mercy is the greatest virtue of all. The quality of mercy cannot be forced by anyone. It comes as the gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. Mercy is twice blessed because it blesses the person who gives and also the person who takes it. So mercy is twice blessed. Mercy is mightiest in the mightiest. Mightiest means powerful. Mightiest is the most powerful force. William Shakespeare says. Mercy is more powerful than the king's scepter, crown, and his throne, which are the symbols of temporal power or earthly power. Scepter means a decorated rod carried by a king or a queen as a symbol of power. But mercy is enthroned in the heart of kings. It is an attribute to God Himself. Attribute means quality. It is an attribute to God Himself. It's a divine quality. Mercy is a divine quality. So, mercy is a divine power. Even the earthly power also becomes like divine quality when mercy seasons justice. So this is a brief summary of quality of mercy. Now I am going to read the first 6 lines of the poem. The quality of mercy is not strained, it droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. It is twice blessed, it blesseth him that gives and him that takes. It is mightiest in the mightiest, it becomes the throne monarch better than his crown. Now I am going to read out the last 8 lines of the poem. His scepter shows the force of temporal power, the attribute to awe and majesty, wherein doth sit the dread and fear of kings. But mercy is above this sceptred sway. It is enthroned in the heart of kings. It is an attribute to God Himself. And earthly power doth then show likest gods when mercy seasons justice. So this is the poem. Now let's appreciate this poetry by looking at the meaning of some important lines and also some figures of speech. So here in the beginning of this in the beginning of the poem it's given that it droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. It refers to mercy. It droppeth as the gentle rain. So that means mercy is compared to the gentle rain using the word as. So we know if we use the words as and like, the figures of speech is simile because it's a comparison of two things which has at least one similar quality. So here it droppeth as the gentle rain from heaven upon the place beneath. So the figure of speech used in this one is simile. Similarly, in the next line it said, mercy is twice blessed. Mercy is, it says it is twice blessed. So it refers to mercy again. Mercy is twice blessed because it blesses the person who gives and also the person who takes it. So therefore, mercy is the most powerful force on earth. That's what the poet is trying to say. Now let's look at the other lines in the poem which are important. So there is a line which says, it is mightiest in the mightiest, it becomes the throne monarch better than his crown. Monarch means king. So a king usually wears a crown on his head. So the crown is the symbol of earthly power, worldly power. Again, It is mightiest in the mightiest. Here, it again refers to mercy. Mercy is mightiest in the mightiest. The poet is trying to telling us that mercy is the greatest force on earth. It becomes the throne monarch better than his crown. So that means mercy is more powerful than the symbols like crown, scepter, and the throne. So mercy is mightiest in the mightiest. Mercy is more powerful than the king's scepter, crown, and his throne, which are the symbols of temporal power. Means temporary power. It is not permanent, it's temporary. And earthly power. So temporal power and earthly power, worldly power. All these words are synonyms. They all mean the same thing. Temporary powers. And the last two lines of the poem reads, and earthly power doth then show likest gods when mercy seasons justice. So here in these two lines, the poet is trying to tell us that even the earthly power becomes like God's power, that is divine power, when justice is given with mercy. When justice is given to somebody with mercy, with kindness, even earthly power becomes divine power. So, in the entire poem, the poet is telling us that mercy is the greatest virtue of all. Of all the virtues, of all the best qualities, noble qualities, mercy is the greatest quality because it's a divine power. Mercy is a divine power because it is an attribute to God Himself. So I hope you have understood the summary of this poem, Quality of Mercy, and what you should do, you should actually memorize this poem and you should be able to write it without any spelling mistakes. This poem has 14 lines, but it is not a sonnet. The reason being, it does not have any rhyming scheme. So it is not a sonnet. So read the poem uh, 2 to 3 times, write it 3 to 4 times, and I'm sure you will be able to memorize it and you should be able to write it without any spelling mistakes. So good luck to you, children.